It's almost April, which means an important deadline is nearing for college students. The free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA, must be filed in order for students to receive federal financial aid.
LUTV's Kelly Henson joins us in the studio to reveal more about the process. Kelly?
In order to better understand the do's and don'ts of the FAFSA process, I spoke with Lindenwood University's FAFSA verification officer and a few Lindenwood students about the FAFSA process. The first step in figuring out the FAFSA is understanding it. Lindenwood University FAFSA verification officer Candace Brooks spells out what FAFSA really means.
FAFSA stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, and it's basically the application we use to determine a student's eligibility for federal aid. When I say federal aid, that's grants and loans. A lot of students don't think it includes loans, but it does.
Students may encounter problems while trying to wade through the FAFSA application. LU student Joe Maltos shares his frustration.
As far as having to fill out the FAFSA, it kind of does get irritating because I already know that I'm not going to get any financial aid help because of my dad's current job.
Brooks clarifies why students should fill out the application regardless of previous year's results.
We encourage all students to fill out a FAFSA. Even for the students who assume that they will not receive anything, we want to eliminate that what if factor. We would never want a student who thinks just because their parents make a lot or anything like that, that they won't be eligible for something, because some grants have higher EFC standards.
Some students even have issues finding the correct website. Lindenwood University student Dakota Schultz describes his FAFSA complication.
I went to FAFSA.com, I filled out all the information, and then I ended up calling this number, and the guy walked me through the whole process again. And then he said the fee was $89, and I was thinking, I don't remember there being any fee from last year. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll pay it. And then I realized it's supposed to be free. It's FAFSA.
Brooks says visiting the wrong website is a common mistake for FAFSA filers.
The best way to avoid any type of scams for federal is to remember that the first letter of the FAFSA acronym is free. Whenever in doubt, you can always call our office, go to the website and see. We have plenty of flyers with the correct address.
The deadline for the FAFSA is creeping up very quickly. April 1st is the deadline to file. However, it is recommended to fill out the FAFSA as soon as possible. For LUTV News, I'm Kelly Henson.